Although it was not without its drama, and we were certain that the hailstorm in Nebraska would result in totaling our Honda CRV, our 2,000-mile commute to work was otherwise a pleasant experience.
Custer State Park.
Now to get set up and ready to start working. But before that, we had some heartwarming experiences from some incredible wildlife to welcome us back to our favorite home on the road.
Well, we are back. Hello, hello, and hello to our site, our long-lost site.
Yeah, our campsite for the summer here in Custer State Park.
So we got in yesterday and we set up literally in the same place we were for the last 2 years. We've got tracks in the campsite where our tires go, our rear tires, and
so it takes a little bit for us to get leveled out here, but we have a trick to it because the past 2 years we've been here, we dig holes out for our rear tires, and then we pull up on blocks on our front. This site is a little unlevel, but we've got it figured out in a way that we can do it pretty quick now.
Yeah.
And then we stay put. We've got it set up to where we really don't have to move this thing. We have like the extend to stay for our propane, so that's for our stove and for our instant water heater.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that set up.
We got a full hookup, so we've got water coming in, we got sewer going out, we've got 30 amp power, so that's nice. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we're comfortable. We got the awning out, and it's nice. The outside, it's a little bit different because this is the shortest amount of time that we will have been at this place. Just the way it worked out this year. We weren't supposed to be here.
Yeah, we originally were not coming here. I kind of mentioned that in the last video. We were planning on doing, my 50-state, or start my 50-state fishing trip with my dad. But just with money and the way things that have gone on with our motorhome this year, we really needed to stop and work again. So. And
if there's a place that I would want to work, it would be.
Yeah, we love this place, and we love our manager here. She's become like family. Really close with her, and so we really can't think of any other place that we'd want to work or spend our summer. I've made a friend here too that I hope I get to go see soon, and ride horses.
Yeah, there's a kicker. Yeah,
and we're hoping we get our fishing licenses here.
We will.
And we do a little more fishing. And I'm only working part-time this year, probably just helping out driving the check wagon. And Chris will be serving instead of doing the AGM position that he had the past 2 summers.
Been in management the last 2 summers. This time I'm just a server, which is going to be nice.
So it's going to be a little different this year for us.
In a lot of ways.
Hopefully a little less stressful and more time to do videos for our YouTube channel. And
to explore the area and enjoy it. This, in the Black Hills of South Dakota, where we are right here in Custer State Park, is one of the most beautiful places in the whole country. We've traveled a lot of the country. There's still some places that we've not traveled thoroughly, but of all the places we've traveled, this is one of the top 3 or 4.
It's definitely one of our favorites.
At least top 3 favorite places to be. And there's so much to do that we've learned over the years, and we're going to do it. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We are going to work hard. But like last year, we both worked incredibly hard. I had some client work that we did on the side. We were trying to keep up with Called to Wander stuff. We were hosting our first meetup in Baja. Like, all this stuff was going on, and we worked too hard, and we didn't enjoy being here. So this year, for me personally, and that's my goal, is to really enjoy being here and to take you guys along and show you why this is such an awesome place.
And to show also like what work camper life is like too.
Yeah, we're not the only ones work camping here. We're in a small little. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 others.
Yeah, there's 2 more RVs, or 3 more RVs, 1 next to us and 2 across from us over there that are also here work camping.
So it's a small little work camping setup, but we will walk you through that. We don't even really know. We know one of our neighbors from last year, but we don't know the other 2. So we'll get to know them over time and find out what they're doing and their jobs and where they came from and all that. But this is just a really, really good place for us to be right now. We do have a setup when we're long term. So we're going to be here for about 3 months, just under 3 months. And the setup for that is just to make it a little more comfortable, because we're not having to pack up every day or every other day and go from one place to the next. We do things like we pull our couch out and we set that up so
So we have more space for us and the dogs to hang out on the couch in the evenings.
Really, that's for Lindsay, because me and the dogs always fit on the couch, but Lindsay didn't, and she wanted to have a spot
Yeah, I
for
would like to be able to fit on the couch. Thank you.
So we do, we do spend time decompressing and binging on our various shows, and that's family time for us. And the dogs will crawl up there whether we're up there or not. So it's nice for us to do that. We also, Lindsay's got all of her plants that are out of the shower.
When we're traveling, they go in the shower. That's the safest place for them. But when we are settled down in a spot long term, I spread them out around the camper. I have a few outside. I have one on the desk.
And you're growing
I have one in
a
the
whole
window.
bunch more. I noticed an egg crate, which has 12 little
cuttings.
holes, so at least 12.
It's cuttings.
12 new plants in our family.
They make the other plants fuller.
Yeah.
And I have other ideas for the rest of them.
So that's how it goes. We do other things, like I will be hanging up my work clothes where we wouldn't normally hang things, and the guitar doesn't have to get moved back and forth. And
we're
ukulele.
just spread out more. We got our mat outside, our chairs set up outside. Hopefully, we get my griddle set up at some point so I can cook bacon outside.
Today is Sunday, and so we've watched church, and that's the best we can do to watch it while we're here. And I did miss our church family this morning. It was like we were there last week.
Yeah.
I mean, we were. It's crazy
we
that
were there
we've
last week.
traveled so far in just a couple of days, and we're starting this new life. But the outside's nice. Was able to go and have quiet time and a cup of coffee and sit there, and the dogs are outside, and we've got their halo collars on, and Lindsay did a great job of giving them
they got their fence.
a nice fenced area.
Their, portable, whatever you want to call it, GPS.
It's a GPS fence.
It's amazing. We love our halo collars, so we got that all set up so the dogs have their boundary area of where they can and cannot go.
And that's new for us
nice.
This year compared to last year, because the dogs got into stuff last year and they would just go missing in the morning, which I like to let our dogs be dogs. We're in the middle of the woods, like we are in the forest, and the dogs wander off. But this year they're not going to wander off. This year they're going to stay in our yard, as if we had a home and we were using our halo collars for that. So that's been nice, just to be outside to rest and relax and have quiet time, a cup of coffee, let the dogs out.
Oh my gosh, sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
I had the sweater on yesterday.
It is the end of
we
June.
We went from 100 degrees and 100% humidity to
65
70,
degrees. Yeah.
70s and no humidity.
Well, lower humidity.
Or lower humidity.
Substantially lower, under 30%.
Oh man, it's amazing.
I was wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants this morning, and last night we actually turned our space heater on last night,
electric space heater,
which was nice just to keep things a little bit comfortable for us. But this is cool. It's good to be back. Things are different and they're the same, and so we're gonna make the best of what's the same, and we're gonna make the best of what's different. And it's just going to be a cool time of being here. It is going to be exciting. We are going to be doing things. We're going to be getting out and enjoying our time in this place.
Yep, and taking you along with us. We are definitely going to be making YouTube videos this summer.
Yep.
Definitely. I'll probably be learning how to edit and making those videos.
So if they're better, Lindsay gets the credit.
Yeah, let us know if you think they're better.
We're definitely going to be taking you along with us. And on that note, right now, we're going to run into town. The closest town to where we are is the town of Custer. It's about a 25-minute drive or so. Beautiful, beautiful drive into town.
Little town.
And yeah, it's kind of a tourist trap to some degree, but it is a cute little town. We have our favorites there, and some of those favorites we're learning are changing.
Yeah, one place closed down. That was kind of really sad to learn.
Yeah, our favorite burger restaurant. No sense even mentioning it because it's gone, but there's a good pizza place that's out there, and there's all kinds of...
The Custer Beacon is still there.
Yeah, the Beacon, which is one of our favorite...
Some of our date nights.
Date nights. The dogs it's very dog friendly, but we'll share all that. The idea is we're just going to run into town and stock up on a couple things.
Yep, go do some grocery shopping. There's one grocery store in town, Lynn's Dakota Mart. There is a Walmart, but that's 45-minute drive in Rapid City. So we are only going to do that probably once a month.
Once every other week, once a
month,
month, yeah.
Because
there are some things to do out that way that we combine with.
And Rapid City's a big city.
Yeah,
I mean,
big enough.
Terms of
South Dakota big. Yeah, so it has pretty much everything but a Chick-fil-A we figured out.
And a Dunkin' Donuts.
And a Dunkin' Donuts for Lindsay. So if you are in the franchising opportunities, if you're working for Dunkin' Donuts or looking for an opportunity to franchise Dunkin' Donuts or Chick-fil-A, Lindsay would be grateful, and there's an opportunity here in Rapid City. We did not get paid, by the way, to say that. It sounds like it, but yeah, Rapid City has pretty much everything we need if we can't get it, and here. And Custer is expensive. It's small town and it's tourist town, so everything is pricier. So we try not to be dependent upon this little trip that we're going to go on. But we're going to go do that and grab some groceries and finish meal prepping. I go to work tomorrow, which is exciting, and already I'm a little bit nervous because I know some of the people that are going to be there, but I'm not a boss. I'm not a...
Yeah, be much more relaxed.
It'll be, yeah.
And I've got online work to do.
Lindsay's going to get started with the online work that she's going to be doing to keep us moving. So we have started and stopped a bunch of different times, and we're committed right now to continuing on this journey of sharing our life, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the pretty stuff that we get to enjoy. And we're going to be authentic. That's our goal moving forward. Is I personally want to be the most authentic YouTube travel brand out there. I want people to look at us and not ask questions like, well, why didn't you show this? Like, we're showing you life. I'm not going to show you when I shower, unless I shower.
That'd be a little weird.
Outside.
That'd be a little strange.
That would be a little strange. Yeah. But yeah, not that authentic. But we're going to be authentic and show you, even though we're here for 3 months and we're not running around doing all kinds of crazy exploring of moving the RV. There's so much to do here, and there's so much to share. And so we're going to be doing that with you. The good, the bad, the ugly. So on that note, I say we go pack up and
head to the grocery store. Head to town.
Head to town. Let's do it. $3.79 each.
Yeah.
Wow. That's expensive. So we got a head of lettuce, which is really like a half a head of lettuce. $3.79 each.
And the strawberries were $5 for a little container.
Yeah, one little container.
Yeah, groceries in town here in Custer. They're expensive. So yeah, like Chris said, we just got what we needed for this week, and we'll probably be going to Wally World next week. Hate to do it, but we can't afford $4 for a head of lettuce and $5 for a box of almond milk and stuff like that. $2 per avocado. It's a little pricey, but such it is in tourist town. But yeah, next week will definitely be a trip to Walmart.
Love it. Rocks in your backyard.
One of my favorite things about Bluebell is there's a horse campground just right down the road, and people will ride their horses up and then tie them in the trees there next to the restaurant and then go eat lunch. So I'm always eyeing the horses when they leave them there. I absolutely love to cook, and Chris is hitting me in the face with asparagus, and I have no freaking idea why. Stop! What is that funny? I'm trying to talk.
It's still good.
It's on. It's on.
Is that good?
Great, then eat it instead of throwing it at me.
So good, you'll hit your wife in the face with it.
All right, so back to my original whatever I was talking about. I love to cook, but the one thing about RV life is that I do not like is the lack of counter space. And I showed a little bit of me cooking, and you could see like my kitchen counter. I have like stuff just set on the edges of everything and trying to balance it all, and it can be a pain and a little bit annoying, but I get it done, and I make some really good meals. This is one of our favorites. It's Alice Springs chicken copycat recipe from Outback Steakhouse, and a side of asparagus.
Put your foot in it.
I always put my foot in it. You know that. It's delicious. So now we are going to eat.
Mornings in Custer State Park mean take the dogs out into the forest and go for a walk. So we're going to go and do that. I think Lindsay's coming too. You coming?
Yes, I'm coming.
All right. Lindsay's going for a walk. It's beautiful out there.
This is the same walk that we've done most mornings for the past 2 summers. We walk up a dirt gravel road that's called Lame Johnny, and takes us to the horse camp if we go that far. Sometimes we see bison. Sometimes we see bighorn sheep. Maybe we'll see some today.
Okay. Okay. Go. Go on.
She says, nope. Come on, Everest.
It's nice because we're in the forest and we can take him off leash. Huckleberry will be running around, getting all his energy out. Everest will see him and get jealous, and she'll run a little bit. There are. With me.
Huck with me. Good boy. He's already gone. Oh man, he's so happy.
We've had all kinds of encounters out here, all kinds of wildlife encounters. The bison are rare, but that's where you turn around as soon as you see them. But they're just out free ranging all over the state park. And then there's deer and elk, and we've seen coyote. Huckleberry actually chased a coyote that was stalking a deer, a little baby deer. So all kinds of stuff out here. Turkeys. So this dirt road it's a little busy right now. It's an offshoot of the wildlife loop, which will take you on at some point. Lots of people like to drive it because it's hard-packed dirt road, but you can go out and you can see all kinds of stuff. And usually the herd is tucked away somewhere, or part of the herd is tucked away somewhere off one of these back roads, and so that's why people spend a lot of time out here.
You'll also notice these cabins. These are private cabins that were built before this became a state park, and they were allowed to, I guess, stay here. And the people that own them are part of the family that originally owned and built the cabins, and they come here for the summer and they stay in them. I don't think they can rent them out or anything like that, but it's pretty cool history. There's a lot of these cute little cabins around on these dirt roads.
And this guy's feeling the altitude, the elevation.
Oh, I am now. I'm already breathing hard.
Yeah.
And all we've done is gone up one little hill.
Yep. We haven't been at this elevation in a while.
Since October.
Baja is 0 on the beach. Florida is 20 inland. And now we're at about, I think, 4,500 feet.
Oh, he got a squirrel.
Yeah.
Well, he found a squirrel. That's actually kind of rare. Usually it's rabbits. And chipmunks, yeah.
4,900 feet.
Yeah, I felt the same. I'm pretty sure we're close to 5,000. So. Someone just stopped us and told us that there is a coyote running down by the creek, and we just spotted him, but he's a ways down there. So I don't know if he's going to show up on camera or not. We're up on a hill.
Birds attacking him.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, he's behind those dead trees, and he stopped. He's sitting down. He's right there.
Oh, he's running. He's running like that. He's jumping in the grass.
Probably looking for that nest.
Yeah, but he does the mouse pop.
Huh, I still don't see him.
I gotta stay right here. Look at the blackbird.
Yeah, I saw the blackbird. Oh, there he is. He's
Yeah.
laying down.
Now he's laying down.
He's right there. Pretty cool. He got up again. Now he's moving. The bird is still chasing him.
Yeah.
That bird's not happy. I think Huck's looking at the rocks. So pretty. Well, our walk just got cut short because we have a big bull bison straight ahead and he's on the road. Sometimes if they're back in the woods, we can sneak by him, but this guy's literally like, he's on the road. In fact, I'll pan the camera here and you can get a look at him. Pretty big boy. Looking right at me. But he's just eating. There he goes. He's crossing the road. I've missed them. Can't wait to go find the herd. And now he's on this side, behind the trees. Maybe he'll walk up the hill and then we can walk by. But they usually move pretty slow. They're never in a hurry. Yeah, he just stopped. Oh, there he goes. He's walking away. Yeah, so he's just hanging out in the woods, and I'm afraid if we walk past him and keep going, if we turn around and come back and he's by the road, then we're basically stuck down here. So
And look, you don't mess around with bison.
you don't mess with
They
them.
can get up to 40 miles an hour like that, and your only defense is trying to get behind one of these trees. So you hear about all the time these idiots in Yellowstone, and it hasn't happened here.
He's walking towards us now.
Yeah, so we're not messing around. We're gonna go ahead and go.
Up over the hill. There he goes. Pretty boy. Chris is getting ready for his first day of work.
Yeah. First day not managing work. Feels strange already. Just a yes man now.
Yep. Get to meet your new boss.
Gotta meet my new boss, my new old me.
Excited? What'd you say? How many shifts do you have?
3 months worth.
3 months worth.
So, gotta pack a lunch and all that fun stuff.
We still have our name tags?
No, we got rid of them.
Oh.
Because we weren't supposed to come back.
Dang it, really?
Not in a bad way, but yeah, I got rid of them. They were done.
Oh.
And then suddenly we weren't done.
You got snacks packed. Look at that. Cheese, strawberries,
That's my dinner right here. Nobody-
salad. Did you take a piece of chicken?
No,
Okay.
nobody better mess with me. Alright. Huckleberry saw me getting dressed and he always got anxious.
Oh, but I'm not leaving.
Because Lindsay always left before me last year,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not the
Yeah,
case.
I would go to work at 10.
So when I was getting ready, that meant he was about to get left behind, and he does not like that.
This is where we are, but... Yep. Get used to it.
Alright, I'm running late,
Alrighty.
so I will be back when I get back. I'm supposed to close tonight. They figured what the heck.
Let me know if it's slow and we'll come say hi.
Yeah. What the heck? Let's just throw them into closing on his first night.
That's just that. But you're experienced. You know how things go. Mwah.
That was
Kiss.
kiss goodbye. Love you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. No hat today.
Looking good. Bye. If I could whistle, I would.
Well, it's like deja vu all over again. Here I am dressed for work. Came home last night. I was too tired. I was going to tell you how it went. But I was too tired. I was exhausted. 8.5 hours on my feet. I haven't been on my feet for 8.5 hours straight in a while. So it is what it is. That's the nature of being a server. But it was a good night. It felt a little strange to be back. So I was the assistant general manager at this place for the last 2 years. And I basically ran of many responsibilities, ran the restaurant, and so I was the one who came up with the schedules and the server rotations and all the stuff that I am now subject to. So it's really cool because I am in a season of life where I think humility is something I need to learn better, and this is definitely teaching me just to go underneath the authority of somebody else who's not going to do things the way that I would do it or as good as I would do them. And in some ways probably do some things better than I would do them. So there's things that I can learn from that. But I'm learning just to put my head down and do what I'm asked to do and do the best that I can do. And that's something that's just another trait of the work ethic that I'm hoping I'm developing over life. I am 42 years old. I'm not a spring chicken. Lots of these lessons I'm learning now, or relearning, I should say. But it was a good, productive night. I enjoy the people that I work with. Different kitchen, different wait staff, a couple of the same friends that I've had over the last couple of years. And it's just fun to be around them. And this is, for us, it's a 3-month work season. So only so many shifts I'm going to be working and only so much I'm going to be able to do. So I'm going to enjoy getting out there, meeting people, had some great tables, and got to meet a family from Indiana, another one from Minnesota. They were so excited. This Minnesota family had just gone to Yellowstone's. Lindsay, I didn't tell you this. They'd just gone to Yellowstone, and they're making their way here, and they're like, yeah, we saw like 18 bears. I'm like, grizzly bears? Like, yeah, grizzly bears. They're everywhere. We saw so many. And I'm like, Lindsay and I have been to Yellowstone 18 times, and we've seen 0 bears. But they were so excited, and they got here in Custer State Park. And they're like, we just planned to stop here on our way back to Minnesota. It was like a, breaking up the drive thing. And we got here, and we realized there's so much to do, and it's so beautiful. We decided to stay a couple extra days. That's why we keep coming back here. But anyway, I got to go to work. I'm going to be late.
We had a lovely dinner, watched a movie, and I put up my hummingbird feeder today. And I thought it was going to take a couple of days to have the hummingbird, and I already have a hummingbird. I have a cute little female. I had about 3 females last year, and it looks like one is already here. Maybe more will show up. Don't know. Now Chris is playing the guitar. We're enjoying this wonderful weather. Feels amazing outside right now.
What's that?
You and your wife beater.
Yeah. My work clothes. It's my work clothes, not that other thing that you said that you shouldn't say. We're gonna get
call them that.
We're gonna get canceled now.
Totally.
YouTube's gonna ding me for playing Hotel California, which is an original song
Not your original
that
song.
I did not write.
It's
And then we're gonna
definitely
get,
an original
and then
song,
we're gonna
but
get
it's
canceled
not
for
here.
you calling this a beater. I had to bleep it out, Lindsay. I can't remember the chords.
I don't know them, so I just got a dog in my lap. Stinky breath.
Everest?
Didn't get zapped. I don't know how. They got their halo collars on. She definitely left the boundary, but she's like right on the edge. Oop, there it goes. It's yelling at her. Oh, she's coming back.
She's making her way back. There she is.
is. It works. Well, that's an original.
Visions in your head don't see what they are to be. When you sell yourself, you know another show. It's another dim night. Know that it gets lonely when you think nobody cares, so you seek some consolation in the arms of an affair. Oh, but she don't know your heart.
I think she likes to sit down.
What you long to be, and when selling is the ends, you'll get tripped up in the means. Willie, don't you love yourself out there on the road too long? Gotta find a way to get back home. Don't you know the way your son's feeling? Just the way your wife feels too. Everybody loves you but you. And chords to my own song. I'm a one-hit wonder. Not like Justin Bieber.
He should have been a one-hit wonder.
He should have been. If you're watching Justin Bieber, I can't tell you one song that you've ever sang or written or played on the radio, but you know, it's all about YouTube.
Yeah, I mean that's what made him famous.
Post Malone.
I like Posty.
It's one of my man crushes.
Crush, huh?
What? What?
He's a crush, huh?
Man crush. Him and Matthew McConaughey and Marky Mark. It's okay to have man crushes. It's not okay to act on them. So Matthew, if you're out there, Mark, Posty, if you're watching, I doubt you are. There's nothing that's going to happen between us. I just got to let you know right now. You can't act on a man crush. But there's nothing wrong with having one. I'm sure you think they have man crushes too?
I'm sure they do. They're probably friends with their man crushes though.
Yeah. Matthew, Mark, oh wow. And Posty is almost the Gospels.
Matthew, Mark,
and who are your man crushes? This is a serious question that the entire internet world wants to know. If you are my man crush, who is yours?
Mine is Huckleberry. Obviously. He wants to be on camera so bad. Hi, buddy. Okay, don't need to lick me to death. Also don't need to breathe your breath. Okay, off. Love you.
Got a kilo.
Of carrot cake.
We transported this across state lines.
Happy birthday to me.
It was more than just you.
Carrot cake. I got a last little bit in my hand too. Oh, come on.
You like it.
We live in the most beautiful state park in the country. Let's go for a drive.
Or we could just eat carrot cake.
In the car while we drive around the most beautiful state park in the country that we happen to live in.
Okay. You got me a carrot cake.
Let's go. Y'all ready to go for a ride? You ready to go for a ride? Yeah? Getting up here? Ooh, okay. Yeah, they're ready. They're ready. I'm ready. I got my camera. I got my little lens and I got my big lens. Yeah, let's do this. And I got my sweater. Because we're in sweater weather.
Hey baby, I got one question for you.
What?
Did you get mad and punch the hood of our car about 1,700 times?
I did.
Why would you do that?
Because I was mad.
About what?
Hello? About everything.
What do you have to be mad
I
about?
was mad at you.
Mad at me? Who could be mad at me? Can't be mad at me.
Somebody punched our car. A
Yeah.
million times.
About
everywhere.
1,700 times with pieces of rock the size of ping pong balls.
Yep.
Only one person to blame for that, and I'm not going to say it out loud.
Nebraska?
No, I'm not going to be blasphemous. There's a reason for it. I think it's because we have to meet this adjuster. That could be the whole purpose. Like,
Oh, yeah, maybe.
we're
The
supposed to...
whole reason that happens is because we have to meet
Yeah.
the person that's going to fix our car.
The deductible and all that stuff. We have to pay that. Had to go through the craziness of you screaming and thinking we're going to die.
We're going to die, yeah.
All that just so we can meet the adjuster
Yeah.
and total our car.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully
but
not.
We'll find out on Tuesday.
Every time I look
Next
at those
week.
dents, it's a fresh sight. So I was just wondering if, you know.
Maybe. There they are. The big herd. Oh, I miss my bison. That's a fucking 2 years ago, baby. There they are. No males with them yet. It's almost breeding season. Starts in July. Huckleberry. Huh? Just look what they doing. Look at them babies. Little cinnamons. Or they're not so little anymore. Most of them are probably born in May. Yeah. Shh. His window up. Pretty wild that we just drove, what, 10 or 15 minutes down the road?
10 or 15 minutes. 2.
Yeah, 5 minutes down the road from our campsite, and bam, huge herd of bison.
That's what this place is known for. It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
This is probably a third the herd.
Yeah, and this is just a few of them. Yeah. And these are just all females and babies right now. The males
They're all kicked out.
they're all kicked out until breeding season, and then they'll make their way back in, or the females will allow them to come in, and then after breeding season they get kicked back out again.
What a life. Guys, what do you think? Is that a fair life?
Oh, except for what's going on over there. I guess there's a young male in the herd still. This little baby's itching. It's so cute.
Lindsay, I just realized something.
What?
There's chinchillas out there.
Chinchillas?
There are chinchillas.
Chinchillas?
They've been running around in between all the
Can
bison.
I have one as a pet?
Yeah, if you can go catch it.
Oh.
Just don't pet the fluffy cows.
Yeah. Don't get the plague.
And don't get the plague. Because they're not chinchillas. What are they?
They're prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs. Like, you got a prairie dog poking out. This is why. Because they have little holes and then they poke out.
But you know what my favorite are?
What?
The badgers that eat the prairie dogs.
Oh, yeah, that's kind.
They're my favorite.
That's really kind, Lindsay. You like things that cause death.
I like the badgers.
You like things that wreak havoc in the world.
No, they have to eat.
Okay.
They have to eat,
Yeah.
and they help control the population.
That's why I'm going vegan.
Circle of life.
That's why I'm going vegan, because your attitude right there is just...
Circle of life.
That hamburger you cooked today was pretty good.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was just slightly not done in the middle.
Yeah, it was great. Was it bison?
No.
It wasn't. It was beef.
But it was grass-fed South Dakota beef.
The fluffy cow?
I mean, yeah, an actual fluffy cow, I guess, maybe.
Right. I'm not going vegan.
Me either.
I couldn't go vegan. My body would reject it.
If there was any doubt that we made the right decision to return to Custer State Park, well, the bison put that to rest by welcoming us back to camp. We're all settled in and ready to get started with work. So now, just to figure out how to celebrate my birthday.
How cool is it
Yeah.
to live with these guys as your neighbors? How cool is that? Freaking love it. I can't get over this place.
There's us, right there. There's our camper. Bison is coming up right here. And their dog's barking. They see him now. There he is. Oh my gosh.
He's making a straight line for... Wouldn't that be our fortune? That he goes and like smashes right into our camper and ruins our camper.
Right. Hey, will I get a free camper out of it?
I don't know that our insurance covers that.
Doesn't cover bison attacks?
Probably not.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
It really is.
Oh.
Well,
What a great drive.
and what a way to wrap up this
I know,
introductory
right?
video to our life here in Custer State Park. This is going to be a pretty cool next 3 months or so. Lots to see, lots to do. We're already in the thick of it. And yeah. And tomorrow is something special. But
What's tomorrow?
I'm not going to tell you. Not going to tell you because by the time you're watching, it will have passed.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I'm not.
What's tomorrow? A surprise?
No, it's not a surprise.
It's not a
Everybody
surprise?
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. But we'll talk about it tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks for being part of our wander.